Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. And in this video, we're going to look at the question, what does this person I'm thinking of think of me? So what does this person you're thinking of think of you? Now you can also do multiple people. So for example, if you are thinking of Dick, you might want to choose number 4. If you're thinking of Tom, you might want to choose number 2. If you're thinking of Harry, you might want to choose number 3. So Tom, Dick or Harry. So as you can see, I have a pile of 6 cards or 6 piles of cards, and these are Lenormand cards that I'm using. Okay, so if we look at the cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So think of your person or people and then choose the number that you are drawn to. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay. Now this deck is called the My Precious Lenormand deck. So we're going to move all the cards aside and just go to position 1. So I've already shuffled them, so let's see what you get. So you got Fox, Anchor, and then we've got Mountain. Fox, Anchor, Mountain. So this looks like an enemy. Okay, the mountain usually is an enemy or a block. And the fox represents someone who's not being very honest. So they might think you're being tricky or not being honest to them. The anchor in this case I'm seeing is more like stuck in the past. It's like some block that is stuck. They can't move forward with you. Okay, 5. Yeah, there's a feeling here of disconnect or cut off. So that's 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then probably it's time to move on with the stork. I'm just seeing this as let go. These are all like let go of the past, the sky, the mountain, and the anchor which holds everything back. I'm going to just do the last card here, and mice. Yeah, it's time to let go of this one. I think it looks very toxic to me with the mice. Okay, this is not a very good, wholesome, happy spread at all. I think it might be better to remove yourself from the situation because there's a lack of trust and a lack of happiness here. Okay. Now, if you chose pile 2, let's see what you get. Man, talking, letters, rider. Okay, so there may be 2 men involved. There's definitely lots of talking. Letters and rider together is lots of information back and forward. There might be a rival as well with the 2 men. So what do they think of you? They think that there may be other people you're talking to. Perhaps they think that you're still interested in someone else. They also might see a lot of communication back and forward. The tree is generally pleasant, a bit slow. Garden, to meet many people. So your reading seems to be talking about other people because the garden means many people. The rider and the man card I'm taking as many people and talking, networking. So they might see you as a bit of a networker or a talkative person. Social butterfly perhaps. I mean, literally there's butterflies. And then it shows the heart, which shows here there is affection. So I think they see you as attractive, but also not ready to settle down. They might see you as a bit of a person that likes to socialize and they might see you as someone who has many interests or different people interested in you as well. It just shows, to me, this has a feeling of a social butterfly vibe here. Perhaps lacks a bit of serious commitment. Looks pleasant, so they have pleasant feelings towards you, but they probably don't feel like you're ready to be serious in any major way. There's lots of talk and no action. Okay, the tree in this one tends to look pleasant, and it also has a feeling of healthiness, so it's got a bit of a healthy vibe here. Happy, healthy energy. So they might see you as someone who's happy and healthy and social. Okay, if you chose number 3, let's see what you got. Let's see what this person thinks about you. Birds, talkative, communicative, book, bit secretive. They might see you as someone who tends to keep your secrets. Ooh, now it's got a feeling of gossip. It's almost like a tongue lashing. So nasty secrets, talking. So they might see you as someone who has secrets or doesn't say what you really think or feel, or hides things. The whip can also be a sexual card, so it could be like sexual secrets, private. Maybe they don't trust you in some way. Clouds, worry. Lots of worry. Lots of thinking. We've got the clouds, which is a worry thoughts card. We've also got the bird, which is a bit of a thinking worry card. Ring. Ring can be commitment, but often I find the ring can also mean that there was or is an issue with another relationship. And we have the lily, so another sexual card here. So it seems like this looks almost like hidden love affairs or something. So they might think you have hidden love affairs, or they might think you talk sexy, secretive, bit of worry about a relationship or commitment, but there's also attraction. So there's sexual attraction here. We've got the lily and the whip, which both are sexual. We've got the clouds and the birds, which are both worrisome. And we've also got something about commitment, perhaps interested in a commitment, but also afraid of commitment. Could also indicate that there's a relationship that is still messy, needs to be cleared up and healed. And so they're a little bit unsure about you, I think, and it's probably because of secrets and past relationship. If you chose pile number 5, let's see what this person thinks about you. So plenty, abundance, could be something about money as well. Reputation, kind of moody. Both of these together, I sort of feel like it's a moody vibe here. Aspirations, high hopes, bit dreamy. Very dreamy now. We've gone into a dream world now, like underground, underwater, lunar, nighttime dreams. They might think you're a bit of a dreamer. Snake, temptation, trickery, slippery. Perhaps they see you as someone that isn't upfront. These are all very much about kind of avoiding, out of reach, hopeful, wishing on the stars, slippery. Okay, there's some sort of block here. So this one has a feeling of not trust, actually. It's a little bit like they see you as a bit of a dreamer, wishful thinking. They might even see you as someone who has issues with money. And then it's time to move on. So perhaps they're interested in you, but then they feel like they can't go further with you, and it might be better for them to move on. The ship at the end is a bit like move on. This is an interesting one because it starts off quite pleasant and dreamlike, but then it gets into some sort of reality check, and then it's a bit like, better move on. Okay, if you chose pile number 5, let's see what this person thinks about you. The person that you're thinking of, let's see what they think about you. Home, stable, perhaps a homebody, or enjoys your family, say. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so some sort of block with family. Again, the house has a feeling of the past as well, but they see you as someone who can come back from that. So it looks like there's been some difficulty perhaps in the past. They might see you as someone who's suffered in the past, perhaps due to family as well, but also they see you as someone who's willing to start again, fresh page, a new beginning, child. So it's like a nice restart. Yep, definitely blossoming and blooming like the flowers. And this can be yourself if you're a woman. If you're not a woman, this one just means being open. So this is very pleasant. It starts off quite difficult because it sort of starts off with a block in the past, family issue. But then it starts fresh, it comes to life. And then it's sort of showing you being mature. Okay, so I think they see you as someone who's a bit like a phoenix out of the ashes, rising out of a difficult situation from the past and ready for a new beginning. If you chose pile number 6, let's see what this person you're thinking of thinks of you. Sun, happy, successful, bright, friendly, outgoing, loyal. You have many choices to go. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to be in a relationship? Do you want to have focus on your career? Do you want to be a friend? What do you want to be? Tower, independent, maybe a little bit standoffish. Yeah, you got to be careful of being standoffish. This person probably thinks that you're a bit too independent. Okay, open, you're open as well, but this one's kind of got an independent vibe with these two. Sort of like strong, powerful, could be a little bit like stuck in your ways or stubborn. You have many choices, you want to be friends, you want to focus on your success. So this lacks relationship vibe and it's more like a friendship, perhaps a friend zone. Might be someone good to work with because of the tower and the dog and the sun. Maybe they think you don't know which way you want to go. And then it ends on the key, which has that vibe of you're still an open book or an open door. So it's pleasant, but this one's not very warm and fuzzy. It's more like professional and powerful. Okay, they might see you as an authoritative person. Could be a little bit intimidating as well. Okay, I think this one needs a bit of a softer touch because all these cards are quite strong and sort of assertive and powerful, but they lack the receptive vibe here. That was the precious Lenormand deck, and this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.